never be the same. 'Cause girl, you came and changed the way I walk, the way I talk. I cannot explain the things I feel for you. Girl, your love is true. Stay with me, fulfill my dreams, and I'll be all you need. Feel so right, girl. I'm my life. Feels like I found this, and I found it now. Come on, girl. My world, you know you did everything I did. I find someone like you. I don't mind. Right, my world, you know you did everything I did. I'm in love. Someone like you. One time, I knew that love would bring us happiness. I'm free. I tried to keep my sanity. I waited patiently. Girl, you know it seems my life is so complete. I love is true because of you. You're doing what you do. Oh, the perfect love I search for all my life. What you doing to me? Someone's down in my heart. The way you loving me, the way you did it to me,
Here we go! God damn, girl, my eyes fucking bothering the shit out of me. I have like an eyelash stuck in there or something. It's like actually bothering the fuck out of me. It's bothering the shit out of me! Like bad, I'm not even joking. It sucks. I have to go wash my eye out or something. I mean, something must be in my fucking eye. Alright. Try something new on DoorDash. How about you shut the fuck up, DoorDash? I don't want to try anything new. I hate new things. I think I will have the same slop as yesterday. So I am rendering the video. It failed. So hopefully it doesn't fail this time. If it don't fail this time, we can upload it. But it may. If it fails again, the video is going to be uploaded tomorrow on YouTube. If it doesn't fail, it will get uploaded. It's just going to be a bit later than 6. Probably like 8 or 9. But it is rendering now. Alright, what was the last thing that we did? I don't remember saving in front of that. What was the last thing we did? Okay, we got Magmar. That was the last thing. Okay. Why is my fucking eye bothering me so bad right now? Every time I like have my eye bothering me, I always think of it was that show Monsters Inside of Me. How that guy had his eye bothering him, and it turns out it was literally because a fly landed on like an egg on his eye, and the larva buried into his fucking eyeball. Like, that's, I always think of that as soon as my eye starts bothering me, and I'm just like, well, I'm going blind now. There's no fixing that. But it's insane how much I don't remember that show, but I remember that specific episode, and I remember watching those Reddit videos, and someone else quoted that episode because of how insane that episode was. Okay, so we need to go get Mr. Mime. He's basically right over here, and then we can go do the SS Anne, which for the SS Anne, all we have left of actual trainers that are worth it to go for is just the pincer guy, our rival, which I don't know what he's gonna give me. He's giving me anything, it seems. There's like 6 different options that he can give. And then the Gyarados if I want to really try for it, but the problem is it knows Dragon Rage. That's the only thing that's been stopping me from wanting to try for that. But now I do have 2 Pokemons that have at least can survive 2 hits of Dragon Rage. So it's not just going to be a shitstorm if they get steamrolled. And I have Super Potions, so I can basically spam heal to survive until he stops spamming Dragon Rage. It's gonna be, I'm gonna be real, I am not looking forward though to playing through Yellow. Not because Yellow's bad or anything. I just have played the, it's just gonna be my 3rd time playing through Gen 1. With very slight changes with the 3rd time. But then again, it's gonna be kind of how it is for all the other games. Like Emerald and Sapphire and Ruby are gonna be the same way. And then we gotta play Fire and Leaf Green, which is Gen 1 again. So it's gonna kind of be like that for a bit, but I am actually kind of looking forward to playing through Fire Red and Leaf Green because I remember playing a good amount of those games growing up, and it was the same exact issues I had with Gen 1, where I didn't know how to beat it because I got to Lavender Town and didn't understand that Team Rocket was the thing I had to go deal with. so I never did it. Hell, the first time I actually fought Lance was on a Nuzlocke, and it wasn't even his actual team, it was a randomizer, so technically, me playing through Blue was the first time I've ever actually beaten Gen 1 normally. The guy should be... Where should this guy be at? He should be... He should be down here. Oh no, he's right here. So straight ahead. And this should give us Mr. Mime. To add to the list. Is Voltorb Steel type in Gen 2? I can't remember. I don't think he becomes Steel type. I know Magnemite becomes Steel type in Gen 2. Which is gonna throw me off because you can poison Magnemite in Gen 1, but Gen 2 you can't unless the only way to poison Steel types in Gen 2 is to use Twin Needle. And then you get lucky with hitting the poison on it. Other than that, there's no way to poison Steel types in Gen 2. And then that was also patched out later, so it doesn't even work anymore in like Gen 4 or whatever. Alright, now we have to... I have to walk back now without encountering anything. Okay, we should be fine now. Have I fought him? I don't think we have. Okay. Now we just have to go all the way back over here, and then we get Mr. Mime. So with the music, I kind of realized why these older songs really stick in your head, and it's because a lot of the time GBAs have to, GB and GBAs have to rely more on melodies to carry the song than other stuff. So I've noticed that, like, because of that, GB and GBA songs sound more memorable to me because of the melodies. While in newer games, I don't remember the songs as much because the melodies aren't as strong to me. Because there's other parts to it that, like, are just more than the melody. But Gen 1, like, the melody for me is why I remember a lot of these songs. I would say the only recent modern song that kind of gives me Gen 1 vibes is from ZA, and it's the it's just the town theme or the city theme. That's the only one where, like, I'll hear it and, like, I kind of hum it and I guess I can kind of remember the melody more. But a lot of other songs from the newer games I can't. Even, like, I would even say with Gen 5, I think there's only like one song in Gen 5 that I remember fully off the top of my head, but I do love Gen 5's music. But I would say that's kind of probably after Diamond and Pearl is when I stopped kind of being able to remember Pokemon music for melodies and stuff. Oh god, don't fucking kill him. I have 7 Pokeballs. That's probably not good. He's probably not gonna get caught in 7 Pokeballs. Yeah, he's gonna be a bitch. Alright, is he gonna get caught in 7 Pokeballs? Am I gonna, or am I gonna have to redo the whole glitch again and go get Pokeballs? Come on, Mr. Mime. I don't want to get a Poliwhirl to do this. Wait, actually, who does... I can't remember what the guy wants for Mr. Mime. He wants some type of Pokemon for Mr. Mime. Yeah, there ain't no way. I'm gonna fail it. Okay, never mind. Every time I doubt myself, I do better. So the trick is to just think you're a piece of shit, so you do better every time. 122, okay. Alright, 122. Where's he at? Oh, yeah, there he is. No. Alright, do I want to go for the Staryu guy? Because I think on the SSN there's a Staryu guy. There's an Onyx guy we can go for, and then a Staryu guy. But there's also a Staryu... No, wait, never mind. There's not a Staryu guy. There's a chance to get Staryu, but we got Machoke instead from him. I say let's go clear the SSN. There's no real other people besides the Pinsir guy we need to fight in there. You got this, pal. Thank you. Thank you. There ain't much to get, but I'm getting it. Oh, that's right. I wanted to, I think oh yeah, we did do Dugtrio. He gave me Tangela. Because I wanted to see what Dugtrio would give me, but we already did that. He gave me Tangela. Okay, let's set this glitch up again. Also, hello, Piggy. Nope, failed it. That's why we save. Because you have to get a frame. I think it's frame 1 for that. So you have to get frame 1 every time. Because you get 1 frame where they're not looking at you, technically, when they appear on screen. Because when they appear on screen, they always face forward. So I think you get like 1 frame to activate your pause menu. You may get a little more than 1 frame, maybe, but it feels like it's 1 frame. Because sometimes I've done it where they were still looking forward, and other times like that, he was looking at me instead of forward. So I'm sure there's probably a little bit more than 1, like probably maybe 2-3 frames of wiggle room. Maybe. Alright, SSN. Did we fight the Ghastly girl? I think we did. I need to see if there's a Great Ball in here. If there's a Great Ball in here, we're gonna do the missing note. The missing note glitch. Alright. I keep forgetting, for some reason, on the map that I'm using, there's an item in that room with those 3 trainers, but that seems to only be a yellow thing. If I need footage, let me know. Okay, I got you. I don't think I should need any footage of Gen 1. Unless you want to give me footage. I should have everything. Oh yeah, I can't pick that up till I fight someone. Alright. I'll probably need footage of that. If you want to go, if you want to get Pikachu with Surf, that would be something I would need footage of. But I don't know if you want to put the effort in to do that, because that is genuinely annoying. Oh shit. What does he give me? Gyarados. Okay, he gives me Gyarados. Yeah, if you want to get me footage of surfing Pikachu and doing the method to teach Pikachu surf, that would be great. And luckily, I don't need any of this shit for a while, because we're probably not going to be working on the Pokemon videos until next year. I'm just playing through Red. I'm just going to play through Red, Yellow, and Blue already and get that done. Gen 2 is when it'll become a little more exciting. Critical hit. I think because he's a poison type, this is just going to do neutral damage. Oh, it did not even neutral. Oh, well, it still killed him, but... Also, I am rendering the video right now. It failed. So I'm rendering it again. So if this one fully succeeds and doesn't fail, it means the video will be up today, probably. Just not at 6, obviously. It's going to be probably 8 or 9. Because it usually takes about 2 hours to upload and render. Well, not render, but upload in like... well, I guess render on YouTube side. It takes about 2 to 4 hours. Please don't tell me it's a trainer fight. Alright. Well, I'll show it off. So this is what happens when you get a trainer fight. So if you get a trainer fight in this, this is what will occur after you beat them. I'm not going to beat them 5 times because I have to fight them around 5 times and then I'm able to walk around. But basically, once you beat them 5 times, the trainer you use for the glitch will now be very, very bad to go near. To the point, if you're near them, your movement becomes all fucked. You have to mash forward to keep moving forward, and eventually your game will just crash. But if you don't fight them 5 times, this is what happens. And now we're in another loop, and I'm gonna beat him this time. And then once we get to the victory music, you'll see that the music starts up again for the fight. This would be great for money farming if there wasn't already like 10 other better methods. And this would be good for leveling up if it wasn't for the fact that the area now that we use the glitch guy for is now completely not somewhere you want to go to. And he's just in that trainer you use for the glitch is now stuck in a state that will just crash your game eventually by being near them. So it's not the best option that you want to go for. But you have to fight him 5 times to be able to start walking around. That's at least what I counted was around 5 times. Yeah, we beat him, and now this is what happens. And we go out of here, and now we're back in the fight. Okay, so we gotta reset because basically there's no point to continue that. Yeah, if the video fails again, it is indeed cursed. But so far, it doesn't seem like it's failing. Also, I don't know what triggers the trainer fight. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I genuinely don't know what causes the trainers to appear over the Pokemon. It's just I've noticed mostly with this guy here, I've noticed occasionally you'll get a trainer fight instead of the Pokemon. And like I said, I don't know what causes it. All I know is it sucks when it happens because then we have to redo everything. Also, before I do this, I need to go buy Pokeballs. Then once we find a great ball, we'll set up the missing no glitch to get a bunch of them. Okay. Alright. I'll probably not fight that guy for Gyarados. And instead, we'll fight the other guy for Gyarados. Well, the girl for Gyarados. Because I've noticed with her, I have a better chance of getting... I should have saved before. I've noticed with her, I have a better chance of getting Gyarados and not a trainer fight. But with that guy specifically, I've noticed that more often than not, I get a trainer fight instead of Gyarados. And I don't know why. There's probably some way to explain why you get a trainer fight, but I wouldn't know. It just happens, and that's what we get. Alright, buy Pokeballs again. This time we'll save and not just walk into the guy thinking I can do it first try. Actually, I don't think I want to go for Gyarados. I keep forgetting that he has Dragon Rage, and that's, even though I could technically out-heal Dragon Rage now, it's still a bitch to deal with. So I think what we're gonna do instead is just go ahead and fight the rival and get him done, because he can either give us an Onix or a Chansey, which we kind of don't need Chansey. He can either give us Onix, which we need. Shelter, I think we don't have. I think, well, no, we do have Shelter, right? Let me check. Yeah, we do. So he can either give me a Staryu or Onix, which is what I would need. We already have Chansey. Yeah, we already have Chansey. We don't need Chansey. We already have him. Oh, well, we need to fight the Pinsir guy. So that's the only one I need to go in there and actually fight is Pinsir. So let's go find the Great Ball that I think is in there. And once we find that, we'll do the missing no glitch. And then we'll get Pinsir. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that. And we'll just sweep everybody in there. So let me just run in there and get the items that I need. I want to use a Blissey eventually. I just don't know what game I'll use Blissey in. I'm thinking about using Blissey for Gen 2. And if it's like some bullshit where it's a Pokemon Luck Mine post game or whatever, I'm just gonna spawn it in. Well, not spawn it in. I'll just trade it over. Like I'll get it in Gen 1 and trade it over. I'm not gonna deal with that BS of like, oh, if you want to use Houndour, he's locked behind post game. Like, I'm not doing that. We're just gonna use Houndour. We will find a way to use Houndour. Who spawns in this room? So weirdly, I don't have a map for this one. There's wait, no, there is. He gives me Tentacool and Machoke, and the other guy up there gives me Missing No. Thankfully, there's one guy that gives us missing no fully, so it's not an issue if we use that guy. I forgot you need them to walk. If they don't walk, you instantly... I didn't even know I was still on the glitch. I thought we didn't do the glitch. I forgot that we did. I forgot that if you don't have them walk at least one space, the game crashes. They need to walk one space or the game will crash. Did you see when I flew away? It was letters. It said, I think it said A, B, C, D. It turned me into letters for a second. I don't know if you saw it or not. Alright, let's find this pincer dude. He should be in the double room, which is probably the basement area. We need to get the pincer guy. "24 minutes, and the only thing I've caught is Mr. Mime. I don't know how good we're doing. Wood catching. Oh, I love Mr. Mime's Dex entry. So in Gen 1, Mr. Mime's Dex entry is funny as hell because it literally just says that if you interrupt Mr. Mime while he's miming, he slaps the shit out of you. he just slaps you for interrupting his miming. Wait, is this the... This is the missing no guy, right? Yeah, that's the missing no guy. We don't want to fuck with him. This is... Which guy is this? I don't think I have this guy. Oh wait, it's this guy. Actually, who is this guy? I don't have him on my map. Oh, it is the missing no guy. He just faces that direction. Okay, that is the missing no guy. Where's the pincer guy at then? Okay, the pincer guy may be on the top floor. Alright, where is pincer guy? It is not this man. It's not that man. It's not them. Okay, it's this guy. And then I can do this to get the Pokeballs after now. At least the ones that I can grab without encountering other trainers. Bam, 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 down, down. I should really be using Machud more because he needs to level up, and I've not been even bothering trying to level this guy up. His karate chop crits every time though, and I don't believe that it's supposed to crit every time. He just crits every single time though with it. Like he hasn't not crit once with it that I can remember. Yeah, he just crits all the time with it. Yeah, that's how you know this mod champ is terrible. Bro literally like can't even survive an ember without almost dying. Like, it's embarrassing, dude. A fully 3-stage Pokemon can't even fucking survive anything. I don't know if that messed up anything or not, because that could have... Oh, well, whatever. I was gonna go in there and get the Pokeball. Alright, let me check these rooms again. Rare candy, not really what we need. I'm curious where the Great Ball is. Because I remember getting a Great Ball from somewhere. Was it the... Yeah, okay, there's no Pokeballs item pickups there. But I got a Great Ball from somewhere, and I don't remember where exactly I got it. It'd be nice to have it, because Great Balls are like the best option for catching anything. Okay. Let me check the basement real quick. Are the stairs over? Oh no, the stairs are over here. I'm gonna try to get the Pokeballs that I can grab right now, and then after we'll go get Pinsir. Max potion, not really what we need. I think we have fought him. No, we haven't. That's the Missing-No guy. Okay, well. Let's go get Pinsir. Also, I need to remember to film my... I need to have my webcam be allowed to be seen on the recording. Not... Didn't mean to turn it off completely. Alright, give me Pinsir. There he is. Yeah, Pinsir is a blue exclusive, while Scyther is your red. Which we can get Scyther easily from the game corner if we want. But I'm going to try to also spawn him. Pinsir, like, I don't know, man. I look at Pinsir, and I think for a Gen 1 mon, he's great. But then when I see him in, like, the newer games, like, next to other bugs, he looks like he's from, like, another series. Like, if I see him standing next to, like, Volcarona or whatever, he just seems like he's not a Pokemon. He seems like he's just, like, from a random-ass game, and he's, like, a crossover mon. I saw the game glitch there for a second. I don't know if that was my capture card or Red's glitching. Alright, we're gonna have to sit here for a bit. Yeah, once we get great balls, dude, it'll be so much fucking easier. I won't have to go through like 20 Pokeballs just to get a single Mon. Okay, we got him. Dun, 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 dun. He is number 127. All right. All right, so we have Pinsir. I say let's go get the other items in there. Which seems to just be 2 dudes. Oh, you know what? I think I got the gray ball from Mount Moon, but because I basically skipped Mount Moon really quickly in this, I think that's why I don't have the gray ball. But I think that's where I found the gray ball was Mount Moon. So I don't think there is even a gray ball in this area. I think that's a Mount Moon thing. Yeah, that may be a Mount Moon thing. There was a few things we skipped at Mount Moon anyways to begin with. I guess I could set up the rare candy glitch already and get max rare candies and use those whenever we need to evolve something. I mean, the guy's right there. And rare candies are my 6th slot. Alright, I say... Nah... I don't really want to do the rare candies just yet because that's going to be more of a thing when we get to Cinnabar, when I'll start kind of using that more. Like, that's going to be like we already beat all gym leaders or whatever and we need to get the remaining Pokemon now. That's where the gray ball was. Okay, well now we need to set up the missing no glitch. Alright, let's go set it up. I remember I got the gray ball from somewhere, but I thought I got it from Mount Moon. But we need to put that as our 6th slot item. And then that should be able to help us catch stuff easier. It's still going to be difficult because we don't have any status element moves besides Poison Powder, which is not the best to use on a Pokemon you're trying to catch. Because at that point, you're just killing them. But Great Ball should at least help enough to make it where it's not going to be so shitty. Alright, I need to go to items. I wish you could, like, move them around in here, but you can't. So basically, oh. You can. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, let's set up the missing no glitch. So by doing this, Missing No will give me 128 Great Balls, which just kind of saves us from from having to buy them. And we'll try to set this up as kind of as often as we can. Damn it. Because it helps so you don't have to buy shit, basically. It's my preferred thing to do. Not like the money is a problem in this game, because you can just use Missing No and then sell all of the items and get a shit ton of money. We will need I think there's another guy in there that sets up Missing No up, I think. No. Oh wait, there is. So I probably will use the second Missing No guy to give me max rare candies so I can sell those for money and we can use that for the game corner. Because getting Porygon in this is super expensive. And I don't want to sit there and actually try playing the game corner, because I tried that in Blue. And I played for 4 hours and only got 2,000 coins, and the Porygon in that game is 6,000. So I cannot imagine trying to get Porygon in this, where he's 9,999 coins. I could trade him over if I want to not do the game corner shit, but we're going to need another Porygon anyways later on for Porygon 2 and Porygon Z. So we might as well get another Porygon since we're here. Okay, where is the guy at? Where is he at? He was bottom floor, I believe. He should be, I think, the third door. No. Here he is. Actually, shit. I can't use... Okay, we'll have to use the other guy. 30-hour gambling stream. We're gonna have to use the other guy. I just realized... I have no way to fight him without crashing the game. So where's the other guy at? The other guy is with the two... Okay, he's with the two people there. Yeah, no, I tried doing it in Pokemon Blue. And after 4 hours, dude, I was just like, this is genuinely torture. I was actively falling asleep trying to do it because it was just that fucking boring. Which is weird because the gambling minigame in Heart Gold Soul Silver, I loved growing up. I loved playing that one. And I think it's because it was very flashy. So you would think I would love the gambling minigame in this one, but no. The one in Heart Gold Soul Silver, you have like, it's a slot machine and you have like Clefairy at the bottom and it's really cute. And I think that's why I liked it. But this one, it doesn't have that. It's just hard when your max payout that you can get from the game corner is 300. And that is like a lucky rare win if you get the like the sevens. It's not fun. It's not a fun time. And like, it sucks that if you're trying to use your coins, you probably would want to save up for Hyper Beam because they have Hyper Beam in there as a TM. So you probably want to save up for that over using it on fucking Porygon. Alright, this guy is... He's probably also on the bottom floor too. After this guy, I could attempt the Gyarados again, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. But after this guy, we'll just sweep everyone in here and get cut, and then we'll go fight Lieutenant Surge. Because there's really no other Pokemon in here that we need. And while I could sit there and try to get a random one to spawn, by hoping that I get lucky with, the wild Pokemon, I'm not gonna do that though. At least not right now. Okay. Is he up here? Here he is. We have to fight this guy. This guy doesn't give me anything good, though. Well, he gives me Tentacool, but I already said for Tentacool we'll wait, because we can literally find a level 30 Tentacool that would automatically evolve into Tentacruel as soon as it levels up. And I'd much rather do that. Why are you a... Oh, it's because Atkins died. Bro, insane. My 3-armed giant beast of a man is getting beaten up by a goldfish with a taped-on horn. Is Ma Chud a joke? You know, think about it too. I probably would also underperform if someone named me Ma Chud. I think I wouldn't want to be doing my best either. I think I would also underperform to piss the guy off that named me Ma Chud. Imagine waking up knowing your name is Machud. Dude, so much for fucking healing him when literally Goldeen does half of my health and 2 attacks. I want you to know I've never played a single Pokemon game my entire life. You are probably better off in the long run doing that. I think you should continue that method. Do not invest in the Pokemon because you will be spending more bullshit money that you could be saving on anything else. Also, hello Grace, how have you been? Getting into Pokemon nowadays is so expensive, it's genuinely not worth it. Better than spending on drugs. I mean, technically Pokemon's like a drug. As soon as you get invested into it, you want to play more of it. Unless you steal. Well, you would have to find somebody to steal from. Of course I'm paralyzed. I mean, why would I not? You know, Machud has literally a shitty name, and now he has polio. What more could Machud have going on in his life? I've been doing good as well. I decided to start playing more of the Pokemon games, so that's what we're doing. Of course I'm fully paralyzed. Why would I think he would be able to do anything else besides be useless? The only thing Machud has going for him is he crits every time with Karate Chop. And I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but he's critted every single time I've used it, so I just let him do it. He hasn't not critted once yet, so... But that's good to see. Oh, wait, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. But that's good to see you're doing all right. I've just been mostly working and streaming. It's literally all I do. Here, I'm feeling the green filter real quick. What do you guys think of the green filter? You guys like the green filter? I love how bright the green filter is because you can see it reflecting off of my face. That is how fucking bright this ugly filter is for the 3DS. It looks better on the 3DS itself, but like when you see it like that, it looks terrible. Okay, this should give me missing no, which will then give me 128 gray balls. Can I put the green filter over the webcam at some point? Yeah, let me find a green GBA filter. Green GBA color. All right, here we go. I now have to figure out how to make this transparent. Fucking Christ, how big is this image? Bro, how big is this fucking image? How big was that? 7,000 by 4,320? Who the fuck needs a thing like that? Looks like a comic in a newspaper. The filter. All right, how do I make it transparent now? And the only idea that I have is this. Is doing a mask image blend. And we'll do a picture of DSP nutting. Okay, maybe I can just do the solid color itself and that will count. There you go. There, I'm now on the Game Boy. Don't sad react because I put a picture of DSP nutting. That should be a very happy occasion. Where is it? I have it on. Where is the fucking picture? I had it for a second. I can't find it. It's not sad, it's fear. Okay, that is also an appropriate response. Yeah, the green filter. Yep, there's my great balls. Okay, we have now that, so we are good for that. Let's attempt the Gyarados lady one more time. And if she beats my ass with Dragon Rage, we'll get a Gyarados later on. Seven hours into the game, and I only have 2 gym badges. Would you believe me if I told you that this is faster still than Pokemon Blue was for me? Because I think I didn't get to this part till like about 8 or 9 hours. So, but I also had more Pokemon in Pokemon Blue at this point than I did with Red. You've been spending hella money on scratch-offs. Have you won anything? The question is if you won anything. I was still trying to catch stuff in Blue. Like, I was trying to catch a lot, but I'm not building a living dex. So I still have to complete the Pokédex in Blue. I'm just not building a living dex. So in blue, I technically got 140 something, like 147, I think, because the only ones I'm missing are the 2 Eevee evolutions, Kabuto and Kabutops, and then the Oddish line. Mind you, I got $50 off a $10 one once, and another time I got 30 off a $3 scratch off. I love the ones with the crosswords better than crack. I knew a guy who spent $500 on scratch offs, won nothing, did it again, and won like $500 back, and then spent that $500 that he won back on more scratch offs, and then didn't win anything. Yeah, there's even dollar scratch offs. There's dollar ones. There's even $50 scratch offs. If you're buying the $50 scratch offs though, then you're like you're highballing. You're hoping to win big. You're spending big money to win nothing, but you are doing it. He is you. Well, I mean, there's worse thing you could be spending your money on. You could be spending your money on opioids and ibuprofen. Can I get some Tylenol? Yeah, that's usually what happens. Every time I see someone, I get he's fully paralyzed. He can still fucking attempt to hit him at least. At least give it a shot, Ma Chud. You know, stop using your disability as a fucking crutch and fight. You come in buying $50 scratch-off tickets. Your truck stop shower is on the house. I hate when people use their disabilities like Ma Chud here to fucking act like that they can't do the action I'm telling them to do. Like, you can hit him, Ma Chud. Stop pretending that your paralyzation is affecting you from doing anything. Like, bro, you're just wanting attention on social media. Oh, shit. It's a rat. Stop being paralyzed and fucking attempt something, Ma Chud. I get it. Your legs don't work. There's a lot of people that don't even have legs, and you don't see them telling me they're paralyzed. They go out there and they attempt to do stuff while you keep making excuses. Wah, wah, wah. So what if your legs don't fucking work? Get up and walk and do something. Tired of using that as a fucking excuse to not hit the damn rat in front of me. Alright. Let's... Atkins is dead. We need to go heal Atkins. Which will probably mess this up, maybe? Because I think if you heal... it actually will give you a different Pokemon. I think the one time I bought scratch offs, I won $7 and I spent $10, and I was like, well, I lost money. My mom bought me a scratch off one time when I was growing up. I was probably like 8 or 9, maybe a little older. And I didn't win anything, and I cried, so she never bought me them again. I didn't win anything. I got fucking sad, so she never bought them for me again. Mood. Okay, we did get the Gyarados. My eye is... Something's in my eye, dude. Something has been in my eye this whole fucking stream. Wow, what do you know? Vegas fucking crashed again as the rendering was about to fucking finish. So, cool. Alright, well, the video's getting delayed till tomorrow, guys. Vegas just crashed again. I'll have to figure it out tonight. I don't know what's causing the crash, but it fucking crashed again. So... Thank you, Vegas. Thank you. Would have been real cool, Vegas, if I could have uploaded the video fucking today. But no. Vegas doesn't want me to do anything fun. Give me a second. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try doing this. And this should hopefully not fucking crash this time. Oh, gee, Vegas. Why does your mom let you crash 2 fucking times? Ruining my render twice. Why did she let you? Next scratch off though, that one will be a winner for sure. When it does, let me know. Of course I missed my first rap. Vegas crashes, Atkins misses his rap. You know, I bought this laptop. Well, my mom helped me get it. She wanted me to get a laptop. Well, we got this laptop because we thought it would help with rendering more. And all it's done is piss me off for rendering. It's great for everything else. Alright, I'm gonna render it like that and then we'll see what happens. Is Atkins gonna be an official part of the team? No, I hate Atkins. He is only here to get me level 7 Pokemon, and that's it. It's because he has Rap, and Bellsprout's not in this without me getting lucky with glitching. Also, hello. So it's why he's here. If he didn't have Rap, I would have already gotten rid of him. Is that gonna crit again? Yeah, because I got the first crit. That's gonna crit again, isn't it? Don't kill him. Don't kill him, Atkins. Okay. First try. Woo! Deadass, I'm about to leave my house and go buy a couple. Well, as long as you save your money and don't spend it all on scratch offs, I think it'll be good. Do you think I should do an Atkins only run? It would be better than my Hop It only run. My Hop It only run wanted me to like kill myself like 20% of the time. I can't believe that in the Hop It run, the first 2 to 4 hours was me literally sitting there watching Pokemon struggle because I couldn't do anything until I reached level 10 because I had no attacking moves. All right, I'm turning the GBA filter off. You guys lost your GBA filter privileges. We're turning it off. Woo! No, I don't want to name Gyarados. All right, let's go sweep. Let's go sweep the SSN. No, the only real people on my team right now are on the side by the bottom screen. It's just Ivysaur and Machud. But my team that I have planned is going to be Jinx, Poliwrath, Nidoking, Machamp, Electric Buzz, and Venusaur. I think an Atkins only, an Atkins only run for Gen 1 would be super easy. I think, honestly, it would be the easiest run you could do just because Atkins has Rap. As long as you outspeed whoever you're going against and you don't miss, you can stun lock everyone to death and you'll be good. So just don't miss your ultimate attack and then you're fine. No. Dude, I didn't even realize, but garbanzo beans are real, and I thought that was just some weird saying, and then I learned that garbanzo beans are a real thing. Your buddy Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to move big rocks. Good for you. Mine complains that he's paralyzed like 24/7 and refuses to actually fight. It's really cool. He somehow crits every time, and he is paralyzed also every time. So he'd be doing a lot. He'd be doing a lot. Also, I have not watched the ZA thing you sent me yet. I have not had time. I will watch it tonight. I used to know a chick that thought reindeer were fake, just like Santa, up until 7th grade. I used to think they were fake too for a while, but I also found out, I think in 3rd grade, that they were real. But I still believed that they could fly. Like, so my problem was I found out they were real, so I believed that they could fly until probably like 6th grade. And then I was like, oh, I guess reindeer actually can't fly. I guess that's a lie. But I didn't find out Santa wasn't real until right now. I thought he was real this whole time, so thank you for ruining that for me. This Christmas season is going to be a lot more depressing now because you just ruined that for me. Totally reasonable. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, you should feel bad. Thank you for ruining my belief that a guy dressed in Santa outfit was real and was going to deliver me presents. I wonder... I don't wonder. I don't wonder. Never mind. I don't think or anything at all. Oh, he is. It's just that he isn't Santa. Yeah, it's me. I deliver the presents. Let me in your house, sir, so I can give you this cool new iPhone. Does Karate Chop crit every... Dude, I need to look at... Does Karate Chop crit every time, or is Machud just, like, glitched out where he's critting every time? Karate Chop Gen 1. It has an increased critical hit ratio. Then how the fuck is he doing it every time? He's doing it every time. He's like, every single time I've used it that I've seen, that I can recall, he's crit. And it's a 1 out of 8 chance with the increase. Come out to Pennsylvania and visit my house for Christmas. I got a chimney and everything, but it's no longer in use. And there's a mummified bat at the very bottom. Why is that something you haven't removed? Why is that something that you went, this is a great addition to the home, and kept it? That would have been the first thing I would have kicked out of the fucking house. Be like, you don't pay rent here, dude. Get out of here. Rest? Can I teach anyone rest? Oh shit. Machud can learn rest. So can Leaf Creep? Because he was here before I was. It isn't right. That is a mummified bat. What are you doing? Nobody cares if he was there before you, dude. I would have thrown him out. Alright, I guess we can give him rest. If I want. I feel like he's just gonna... No, because... Never mind. I keep forgetting Machud is genuinely worthless, and as soon as he gets hit by 2 moves, he dies. So, putting myself to sleep for 2 turns does not sound like a good plan for Machud. It's crusty as fuck. I am not touching that. But you act like there isn't any other option to grab it and move it without using your actual hands. There's plenty of other things you could literally very much do to move that out of there before you ever have to touch it with your fucking hands. Also, rude for calling it crusty. Maybe it's like trying its best to not be crusty. And then you're over there calling it fucking disgusting. Alright, well, I don't know what the fuck's going on in your house, but I'm glad you have a system that works for you. It sounds like a very cool place with the system going. Oh, shit. It's a rat. It's a rat. Well, I think that's cool as shit. You can paint your walls whenever you want. He's already caught 40 kinds. I think I also caught 40 kinds. How the fuck did he catch 40 different Pokemon? There's not... I'm trying to think. Unless he evolved them and he's counting that, there's no way he caught 40 different Pokemon. Because I barely caught 40, and I'm glitching to do it. And that's giving me more options than there is in the regular areas. I think he's lying. I think my rival's lying to me about how much he's actually caught. You can have dead bats if you want to. I just don't recommend it. You do own the house. You can have whatever the fuck you want in there, I guess. I think I'm just gonna start inviting people to live in my house for free. I think that's gonna be a great thing, to start inviting people and be like, you can live here now for free. You don't even need to pay rent. You just need to be here and be happy. Your happiness of living here is all I need. He's gonna die, isn't he? No. Might as well say that at the beginning of your last relationship. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Kadabra? No, we're switching you out. Alright, Machud, you served your purpose. You killed one thing. That's better than most like, that's better than what you've been doing. So we'll take it. Because normally, Machud can't even do that right, and he dies. Oh shit. Alright, we should be able to out damage him, I think, right? No. Well, it's just Ember. Ember sucks, dude. It's a terrible... Yeah, look how... My tackle does more damage. I am worried about getting burned. That's the only real thing I'm worried about. But we should kill him? Yeah, okay. He says he caught 40 different types, uses only 3. Who do I use for cut now? Because I don't have Bellsprout, and I don't think anyone I have right now can learn cut. So I'm wondering who I'm going to be using now for cut. I don't know how rubbing his back makes him feel better, but... I don't understand how he's seasick when they're not even moving. Like, there's no movement on the boats, but he's seasick. Pincer can learn it. Pincer will be our new cut user. Alright, we can go be at Lieutenant Surge now. Lieutenant Surge, I think he has some. So the only, well, actually we have everybody in there for the most part. The only one that would be worth going for would be Missing No, if we want to go for Missing No again. But we have everybody in there because we have Tangela and we have Pincer, so we don't need to go for anyone else. Alright, let's go beat the third gym. It's time. 8 hours in, we can beat the third gym. We can now progress. Bam, 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 bam. Wonder what else we're gonna find after this. I think he gives us something. Yeah, okay. We do need to trade him a Spear for a Farfetch. That's the only way we can get Farfetch. Let me see if I can catch a Spear out here real quick. Because I don't want to give him the Spear that I already have. I was like, I knew there was someone in here, one of these houses that has a trade. That is not Spiro, that is Mankey. Get out of here, Mankey. We don't need you. That is not Spiro, that is Pidgey. That's not who we need. I think Spiro spawns in this patch of grass. I mean, if he doesn't, I can go find him another one. That is not Mankey, or, well, I mean, that's not Spiro. Okay, maybe Spiro doesn't spawn in this grass. 'Cause I feel like I would have already gotten him by now. I think he spawns in the other one then. Because we need to get him for Farfetch. What am I gonna do? Spiro? That's not Spiro. That is Atkins. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Good luck with your scratch-offs. Hopefully you win big. If you win even $2, that's a step forward. You know what they say? Gamblers always stop before they make it big. Wow, I am not finding Spiro here, huh? I know he spawns here because I've encountered him. And I don't want to get rid of the one Spearow that I already have when I don't... Yeah, there he is. I was like, I know he's here. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. He's gonna be like, how come the Spearow you brought me, sir, is like beating the fuck up right now? Like he's like half dead, his wings broken. It looks like he got thrown into the air and then slammed back down. What's that about, buddy? Why is my Spearow you traded me for my Farfetch genuinely abused? We're sending him over. I don't even know what number Farfetch is. I don't know why you would want a Spearow though for Farfetch. Cause like you can get Spearow anywhere, but then like he has a specific Pokemon that's not found anywhere in game. Like the game logic is so you can get Farfetch. That's why he trades him for Spearow. But in universe logic, he's just getting rid of a really rare Pokemon. To be fair, Farfetch. Well, it's not even about if he doesn't suck or sucks. This is about why is he trading a very hard to find Pokemon for a Pokemon you can find easily. But no, if we're going based off if they suck or not, then Spearow would be the better option. Because Farfetch is very much Dookie Bird Pokemon. Isn't the whole existence of Farfetch supposed to be a joke, basically? Like that's his whole existence, is he's a joke. That's it. Bro's the laughing stock of the Pokemon universe. That's the whole gimmick about him. Also, damn, bro, what time is it there right now? Isn't it like fucking 3 in the morning? What the fuck? Why are you awake? Because I know for a fact by 6 a.m. here, it's 9 p.m. there. He's irony. So it must be like 4 or 5 a.m. for you. You're probably getting up for work. That's probably what's going on. Hey, there's a switch under there. Turn it on. First let the rock open. Nope. Trash. This one sucks. There's no way around it. This one is just a terrible puzzle. 9:30? Oh, okay. Then that's why you're awake. I was like, damn, bro, you're like up at 5 a.m. right now watching me stream Pokemon, but 9:30 seems more reasonable. I should have guessed that because it's 6:26 p.m. here, so I should have known it would have been like 9:30 a.m. Dude, Monchud genuinely pissing me off. Bro gets credit all the time. When he's not getting credit, he's paralyzed. When he's not paralyzed, he's missing. When he's not missing, he's getting crits himself. Monchud is full of surprises. Full of surprises. Nope. Trash. Nope. Trash. Dude, I've been trying to render this video right now, and it's crashed on me 3 different times, so the video's getting delayed till tomorrow. When I first rendered it, I rendered the wrong one, so there's no music. So I was like, well, great, gotta re-render it. It was supposed to be done, and it was supposed to be able to be uploaded today. It then fucked up, so now we're not doing it today. And it'll be open tomorrow. I mean, it'll be rendered, it'll be up tomorrow. Trash. This puzzle sucks. So yeah, I've been having issues with rendering this video. So hopefully what I'm doing right now should work and make it where I can render it without issues. Nope, trash. What videos were you rendering till 3:30? Dude, who likes the Lieutenant Surge puzzle? Who wakes up and goes, man, I can't wait to do the fucking Lieutenant Surge puzzle? Oh boy, the Lieutenant Surge puzzle. It's gonna be these 2 right here, though. How? Oh, I know which one it was. It was the one down below. Ah. No, it wasn't. Dude, this is BS. This puzzle sucks. Oh, that's good. That means the ZA video's done? Or about to be done? This puzzle is like the worst. Who the fuck at Game Freak went, this is good idea. I think this puzzle's gonna be best idea. Where, dude, isn't it supposed to be like right next to it? Isn't that the whole gimmick of this? Like you find it and it's like it's right next to it. It's next to it. It's right next to it. Yeah, there it is. They don't really talk about the war anymore. Was X and Y the last game to really talk about the war? Because I think that was the first game that really like mentioned like, hey, we were using Pokemon for war. Like to the fullest extent of clarifying that they were. Well, I have 11,000 hype points to give to you for that video, so. They're all different wars. Oh, okay. So they were just using Pokemon for multiple wars. We're just constantly fucking using them for wars. I wonder who the guy was that brought a Farfetch to the war. I would have brought a Farfetch to the war. Would have been like, go get him, Farfetch! And then I would have watched him get beheaded right there in the spots. Oh no! Not my Farfetch. He's getting beheaded right now by the enemy. That's okay. Well, I got paralyzed, but that's okay. Of course, I'm fully paralyzed to add more insult to injury. I was gonna say that's insane. Okay, of course, I'm still fully paralyzed because it's Gen 1. I should have expected to, you know, not move for 2 turns. That should just be part of, you know, what you come to love about Gen 1. And I don't have any paralyzed heals, of course, because I packed everything else but that. I just want to have polio. That's basically what I want to keep doing. That's my life goal. Maybe bringing my bucket of Wooper to war. Wooper would be pretty decent in War, though. At least for, like, being hydrated. I think if I had a water Pokemon, I think that's what I would just have it do, is give me water. Which I guess, if you think about it, if drinking water from water Pokemon is like drinking milk from a cow. Wooper is a cool Pokemon. I do think I like Beta Wooper more, though. I think I like Beta Metamon more, too, as well. Or Ditto, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why we called it Ditto here. Metamon is such a cooler name. But I guess Ditto makes more sense. It's a play on words. I'm just glad that our Zazaius is gonna be something I can attain later on. Our Zazaius is such a cool legendary. Okay, Thunderbolt. It's insane that you get Thunderbolt from this guy, which is like one of the more powerful Thunder type attacks. And then like, you can find other TMs and stuff, but it's for Thundershock. Oh no. Alright, well we beat Lieutenant Surge. What is this guy gonna do? I just love my seal. It squeals when I hug it. We're hugging it too tight. Ow, I don't have enough enough space. What team is this? Water gun? We don't need the escape rope. We can get rid of that. I have to listen to that whole thing again. Okay. Okay, Pikachu? That's a Clefairy, bro. What the hell? I always forget that, like, they have, like, limited sprites to use for Pokemon, and Pikachu literally uses the Clefairy sprite. Alright, let me look at the map. What's our options? So our options to do now are... We can go all the way up to Lavender. No, we can't. We have to go to Celadon. We can't go to Lavender Town yet. We can go all the way down here. No, we can't, because Snorlax bought. Okay, yeah. We have to go... Alright, we have to go... We have to go through a rock tunnel, don't we? Yeah, we do. Alright, well. That is not fun. I hate rock tunnel. Oh, did Vegas crash again? It sure did. Yep. I'm never gonna be able to render this fucking video, am I, at this point, huh? Alright, hold on. Bro, this should not be this hard to render a video. I've never had issues like this before. And all of a sudden recently, I've been having multiple issues with rendering anything. Alright, I'm gonna try this again, and if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to find a new method of rendering this somehow. Like, it's insane that I've been having these issues with rendering. I'm gonna do this, and this should help. This should help with rendering. I don't even know what's causing it to fuck up, really. This should help it not crash as much. Alright, that should help it not crash as much. I'm gonna hope this works. Like I said, I've never seen these. I've never had this many issues with rendering before. Could render it out separately. Well, funny thing is, I've already did that. I rendered it out separately already. I'm trying to get it now into one full video, and it just will not do it. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's a computer issue. It's more just Vegas sucks. It's just because Sony Vegas is a shit program, and I am just so in tune with using it because I'm so used to it that I just have not been wanting to learn anything else. But genuinely, I probably should just learn something else already. I would not have a lot of these issues I'm having if I just used anything else that wasn't Vegas. Dorito time. Like, if I just used any other editing program, I would not have the issues I have with rendering. But I just, it's because I've been using Vegas for, I think, over 10 years at this point. It's just like, I'm so used to it that I don't want to learn anything else. Because when it works, but when it doesn't, it's genuinely frustrating. Did you know you could cut grass by using cut so you don't have to encounter wild Pokemon? Okay, so this area, let me see what we got. We got, for the first lady, we have Growlithe, which I do kind of need another one. Yeah, I could imagine regretting paying for Vegas. That sounds like a regrettable choice. Alright, let me look at this. So, well, there's a guy that gives us Arcanine. We can do that with Arcanine. That guy gives us Pinsir. We don't need that. We don't need Lapras. Everyone here gives me Arcanine. Do I have Staryu yet? No, I don't, huh? Alright, so the only ones we have to fight are these two trainers here. Yeah, I'm very happy that I never paid for Vegas. Joking, by the way. I definitely paid for Vegas. I invested money into Vegas 100%. Well, I'm paralyzed again. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch out because he's just gonna spam that. I already know it. And I'm not fast enough to deal with it because I'm paralyzed. But yeah, all my rendering issues are just the fact that I use Vegas. That's literally a lot of my issues would be fixed if I just used anything else that wasn't fucking Vegas. Oh, I'm paralyzed as well. I'm gonna die. I can't outspeed him. And he's just gonna spam rap. So I'm basically, I'm just screwed. I'm gonna die. Okay, he stopped, thank God. But he should probably go back to it. Okay, never mind, we're good. I forgot the AI. Okay, I'm paralyzed fully, and that's nice. Okay, fully paralyzed. Cool. Alright. Third time. Yep. You gotta remember, it's Gen 1. Gotta remember, it's Gen 1. If you're paralyzed, it's basically a 75% chance you're always gonna be fucking paralyzed. Thank God he missed. Thank God I finally fucking hit. Dude, Gen 1, man. Yeah, that's why I used it, was because it's very easy to learn, and because of that, I haven't used anything else because it's so easy for me to learn it. That's why I just don't want to use anything else, because I don't want to sit there and relearn something. And like, I know it's not a computer issue for my rendering, because I can render on the desktop and I can render on my laptop, and I still have the same exact issues on both of them, where it's just Vegas sucks. Yeah, it's the rendering itself is just trash. Dorito. Oh, I'm wrapped again. Alright, well, are we gonna die now because he's gonna spam it, or is he gonna use growth again and I'm gonna get lucky? Alright, Dorito, you are in the way of chat. I cannot see chat. Wow, dude, you are like in the way of everything. Stop rubbing yourself on the microphone stand. Dorito. How do I get you out of this position without... I love what if you want to look at my cat, he'll try to grab my hand. Let me pet him a bit. Give him some nice pets. He pulls my hand towards him to get pet. I love that shit. He will literally pull my hand towards him to get pets. We don't need that. We can get rid of that shit. TM30, what is that? Teleport, why would you ever need the TM teleport when Abra is the only one I think that can learn it? Genuinely, there's no use for this. Unless you just have an Abra that doesn't somehow know teleport anymore. We're about to come up on getting our next team member pretty soon, which will be Polyrath. Does he have anything good? He just has Tentacool. Ooh, it's Caterpie. I should really stop trying to fight shit when I know that I'm like low on health and also paralyzed. I will say we're not doing Rock Tunnel this stream. I will do that next stream on Monday. I'm just gonna get up to Rock Tunnel, mark the Pokemon Center, and then try to get, which one was it that he had? We'll mark the Pokemon Center so I can teleport back to it, but we're gonna try to get Arcanine. Unless I want to do that next stream, because I'm also kind of tired. Because I have two options to have a trainer abused. Well, use a trainer for the glitch. I can either use the one at Rock Tunnel that's inside a Rock Tunnel, which means I'll need repels to not trigger a Pokemon. Or I can use the guy back at the other area and just have Abra teleport me back to the Pokemon Center that's right here. Bro, if he dies from that, let me leave. It's a Rattata, Machamp. Bro, it's a Rattata. There ain't no way Rattata should be stopping Machamp from leaving. When a Rattata is stopping Machamp from leaving, that's how you know the shit's gone bad. It's because I'm paralyzed, that's why. Alright. There's no point to fighting you guys right now. We're too weak. We will have to fight her, though. That's the only one we're going to have to fight. Or we don't fight her? Okay. We'll probably hit Koga up first, which is what I did for Blue, just so we can unlock Surf pretty quickly when we can get to him. I am doing red. I'm playing through red right now. I beat Blue on my other 3DS on my own time. But I'm playing through red right now. So I am playing both games. I'm gonna be doing that as well for all of them. I'm also gonna be playing through yellow. So I will be playing through yellow once I finish red. But yeah, see, there you go. But that's going to be it for now. I am tired. I'm going to take a nap because I have to work tonight from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. But yeah, no, we will be playing through. So the plan is for this, beat red, play it on stream, then we're gonna play through yellow on stream. But with yellow, I don't have to get a living dex at that point because I've already done the living dex. So it's just basically play through yellow and experience the game kind of normally. I can still catch everything if I want, but it's not really necessary. And it's gonna be kind of like that too. So like for Emerald, will kind of be the same way. Like for Ruby and Sapphire, one of them needs to be a living dex, but both need to be completed. And then Emerald will be kind of the same way. The only real requirement is that to beat the game, I need to complete the dex, which for a lot of the up-and-coming games, majority of that's just going to be done because I can transfer everything over to it. Because a lot of them, you can't fully clear the dex, obviously. But yeah, the main story dex is what needs to be completed for the game to count as me beating it. But yeah, no, we will be playing through yellow after red. But I'm going to head off. I am tired. Hopefully this video renders by the time I wake up and we're good to go. And then it'll be up tomorrow on YouTube, but it'll be up tonight on Patreon. So, but all right, I'm hopping off. I'm fucking tired, dude. But see ya. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.